Let's see. Do we get green lights? Green lights, green lights, green lights. It says we are receiving content. Who doth goest there? Anyone? Okay, you guys can't talk like that. No,
I'm sorry.
Can't. You gotta shush. If somebody else is talking, all it makes it garble, 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 garble. I'll wait. Okay. That's how we're going to play this? All right. That's how we're going to play this? Gotcha. You can't chit-chat. No chit-chat. Bibbidi-bobbidi-bibbidi-bobbidi-baby. That's all we hear.
I came here to
Is this how we get ready for a live show?
This is
we
right.
Argue?
We
Yes,
argue.
we
That's
actually
exactly right.
We do. We argue before every live show.
Actually, we don't argue with white men. It's you who usually is in it.
Stressed out.
So, hey guys, we is the Big Family Homestead crew. Here, let's go. And with the Going Batty crew. Hi,
I
guys.
don't know what camera I'm looking at.
You don't gotta, just don't worry about the cameras. You just do your thing.
Okay.
Okay, and
I
so
warned you.
Kevin, K-Max over there.
How are you?
Actually, he prefers the name Special K. So I think you ought to
No, you need a metal one that's sharper.
Special K. And we just decided to come on because we just had dinner, had some fellowship. It was really, really great.
Yeah, we did.
What did we eat? Oh, here it's table cam. Table cam. They're crocheting. They're doing. They use needles and make stuff with it. It's pretty crazy, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So we had dinner. What?
They're talkers.
Oh no, they're just waiting for you to
I
talk.
was told not to talk.
What?
No, chitter chatter behind the scenes.
Because, yeah.
Shut it down.
Here,
All
let's
right.
move
Well,
this.
hey, it's good to see everybody. We're glad to be here.
Let's turn this.
Hi.
Hi, party people.
Yes.
Kids are there.
Un momento, por favor.
What happened? What's going on?
I have no idea.
Here at our house, things just happen like that. There's someone from an Arabic country. Hi, person from an Arabic country.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Hello, hello, hello. Cranky old coot says, hello, big fam. Hello, you cranky old coot.
I like that name.
We're getting on
That's a nice
too.
name.
That's Brad's
Oh,
nickname.
there we go. There's the table cam. The ladies are crocheting. And what are you guys building?
And I'm not.
Well, go ahead.
I'm making a bag.
Yeah,
Very
I'm making
similar
a bag,
to to this one. Hold on. This one right here.
Yes.
Nice.
So this
Nice.
one's just bigger. It's more like beach size bag. So I just began it.
I'm working on the bottom part of my bag.
Nancy Briggs is asking, what happened?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Kevin,
So sorry.
This is
I'm
why
ruining
we have
everything.
nice things.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
I'm so sorry.
All I gotta say is, wow, this must be their first rodeo.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Nancy asked what?
no. Nancy was asking what happened to the homestead page, and that's what happens when you actually forget to pay the bill.
Yeah.
It's
back up now, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's back up. It's one of those bills you only pay every other year, and we don't have it set to the auto pay, so we forgot, and that was bad juju. So we're just kind of hanging out, guys, and we're gonna do some Q&A. We want to be filled with rage tonight. We can't find a house. We're trying to find a house.
It's okay.
Calm your heart.
Here.
Everything's okay.
She's over there punching
Go to your
things.
happy place.
It'll be alright.
Yeesh.
No, I know. It's frustrating because we've put the cow before the house.
That is true.
It's true.
We did put the cow before the house. Matter of fact, let me show you a picture of her. I'll move this away. And her name is Maci. And I'll pick this up. Whoops. There she is. Cute Maci. And we bought the cow, but we don't have a place to put it yet. Oopsie. Oh, where's the mouse?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Okay, let's go back to you guys.
Okay.
So we're kind of angry. We can't figure out a way. I'll tell you what. We'll if you guys find the exact house we're looking for, we will give you a gift that is beyond. How do you put that, Kevin?
Beyond.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
The gift that
The gift that keeps giving. I'm sorry. It is in very frustrating when you can't see where God's going to place you.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the muck. You're in the middle of trying to be obedient to what He wants you to do, and it's just it can be very
Frustrating.
and all the things that, you know.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I am willing, guys. I am willing to send you a package. If whoever sends us the address that fits all of our criteria, which is difficult, I will tell you right off the bat. It's difficult, but if you send all the right criteria and we end up getting that home, we'll send you $300 in Thrive Life food.
Oh, that's a good gift.
That is a good gift.
$300 in Thrive Life food, because you guys know we sell it and we love it. And yeah, this it's really not a Thrive Life commercial, but there is a link down below.
Yeah.
That's it. But here are our criteria, because we have a big family. We need a 3-bedroom house minimum, 4 bedrooms better, a minimum of 3 acres. 5 is better, 10 is ideal. Doesn't really matter where it is.
I know a place in the Mojave Desert.
That's pretty nice. But we got to be able to.
The last nice guy said that.
Well, we got to be able to get our cow there and all that.
Would you move to Kansas?
Yes. Also, but here's the thing. This is the tricky part. Since I am self-employed and I make my money on the internet doing video production for people and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, banks don't really want to deal with me as a regular type mortgage. I have to have 2 years of W-2s set up. So this is the real tricky part.
Tax returns, not W-2s.
Right, tax returns. The real tricky part is we got to find somebody who's willing to do a land contract or a lease purchase, owner financing for 2 years, so I can get that. I guess it proves an income stream to the bank, so we can get a good loan. Our credit's amazing. I mean, Mama's like 750, I'm like 740, and we have money for down payment and everything, but we just can't get traditional mortgage. So the ladies are over there crotcheting. So
I'm not crotcheting.
So if you know of the place that fits all that and we get it, we'll send you $300 in Thrive food.
Hi, Dolphin Man.
Dolphin Man's here.
Yep.
He's in the house.
Coolio.
Hi, Noble Homestead.
Noble Homestead says
Tiny family.
We feel you on the household hunt. Looked over 30 before we settled and have been waiting since February 27th to close. Wow.
Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, it is.
My grandfather's place is for sale. Oh. Send us that link, please, Leanne.
3 bedrooms.
Private message us. We are going to look at all of them that fit the bill. Trenton Frank, I thought you found a house near Detroit. Okay, this is what happened with that. I'll go to the Brad camp for a second. There was a lady there who was just amazing. She's so awesome, and she was really trying to put all these pieces together, and it just didn't work out. And so we're still on the hunt. But I want to make sure that everybody understands that we are nothing but grateful to those folks. They were really, really trying hard to make it happen. And it's just, we never had peace about it. I mean, you could add to that, Mama.
Yeah, it was just, there was so much work that needed to be done for this house. I don't know what camera you're on. It was very overwhelming that we didn't feel like we had the finances to make it safe and livable for our family, and especially for Grace, who has, chronic lung issues. We needed to make sure that it was going to be safe for her to be in. So.
Yeah, and so here, rural homesteader. What about fixer-uppers? Fixer-uppers are fine, not when you have to tear down 2/3 of the house, though.
Right. Well, and last nice guy, he says you don't have to have 2 years of self-employment tax returns. That's what every mortgage company we have talked to says.
We've talked to 3 different mortgage companies, and they're like, your credit's great, you got the down payment, we need the history. And so if you know somebody that can make it happen, we are all ears, kids, and we'd be very grateful. Hello, Miss Claire.
Asking about a price range.
Price range? Price range would be not above $225, and that would be on the very high side.
That would be on the very high side. We'd like to keep it under $175.
Yeah. But if somebody just said, hey, we found this place with 25 acres and barns and all that, we will go tight on our
Yeah.
finances.
Yeah. Yeah, we were looking at this Amish house.
The Four Heart Ranch says I could send you info on a bank that can help.
Please do Four Heart Ranch. Private message us.
Old Alabama Gardner.
Hey, what's up,
there.
brother? Thank you, Agatha. Agatha's saying we hope that you find the perfect home. We're working on it. Leanne Hurley, how do I PM you? You go into our webpage, our YouTube homepage, and then you click on the About tab, and in there is a button that you can send a private message.
Yeah, but if you're on your phone, you can't do that
Yeah.
through your phone.
Okay, 1919 Farmhouse Homestead says they have a house, buy us 5 acres. Please send us that information. But again, guys, if it's not going to be traditional financing, it's not going to help us.
No, if it's not gonna be owner
I'm sorry.
financing.
Yeah, it's got to be owner
Yeah.
financing.
Traditional financing, we can't. For some reason, we talked to
You
we
know,
talked to Churchill Mortgage. We talked to our bank's mortgage department, and they won't. And then a couple others, and they won't do it with only 1 year of self-employed
yeah.
tax refunds.
Well, and they,
return.
I mean, they tell us come back in a year, and that's kind of what we're waiting on.
Yeah.
So Heather, what are you working on over there? Heather from the Go and Batty channel.
I'm working on a bag. This is the front panel of it. So it's going to be about
It'll look like this.
Yeah, it'll be about that high.
Yeah.
So Krista and I shared a pattern with her, and so
Yeah.
her and I are now bag making twins. So.
Yes, we're bag ladies.
Bag ladies.
1919 Farmhouse Homestead. I'm on my phone. How do I send it? Also, try Farm Credit. We did try
We
Farm
did try
Credit.
farm credit.
And they were really, really nice, but they needed the same thing. But when you're on your phone, you'll have to try it from a computer, like later. And anybody who's got an idea, if you know somebody, we are willing to make those phone calls. But once again, the trick is going to be they've got to let us lease purchase for 2 years. That way, we'll have that. No, I guess what do they call it? Background, ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, our credit is it rocks.
Mobile
we have
homes are
very
not-
little debt.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mama. Keep
Yeah, that's
going.
okay. Yeah, we have very little debt. We have like I said, Brad said, our credit is mid 700s, and we have very little debt. I mean, we have less than $5,000 in debt.
Yeah.
So
And Truth Seekers saying 200,000, that would work. Would you live in a mobile home? If it was a nicer mobile home, we would definitely
That's right.
be grateful. Oh, here's Crochet Cam.
Shake your
Can you guys speed crochet, please? On your
Sorry,
mark.
this is about the fat. I can
Get set.
angry crochet.
Wait.
Angry crochet.
Crystal Geik, lease purchase, is that the same as rent to own? They're very similar.
Very similar, yeah.
So, on your mark, get set, angry crochet.
I got nothing. Sorry.
You got to get in the
I got
table.
my fork. That's all. I got my fork. I'm going
This is
on.
all he's licensed to do.
Yeah.
Kevin is crocheting with invisible yarn, says Lone Star.
Thank you. Thank you, Lone Star. Appreciate that, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hey, guys, we're not gonna go over time wise because Melissa from the Homestead Mama, she's coming up at 7.
Yeah.
We just had a kind of a wild burr and wanted to come on and have some fun. So I think that Pastor Kevin's prepared a message for us on greed. So go, Kevin, go.
On what?
Greed.
Greed.
Oh,
Well,
Don't do it. There you go. All done.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Preach, brother, preach it.
This house thing is daunting. I mean, Heather and I are in a tough spot, but a good spot now, or kind of getting there. We have a house that we're going to be moving into that is a house we own, but we've been renting out, and we couldn't violate that person's lease. We wouldn't want to because we want to honor that. And now that it's coming available, we're going to be looking at moving into it. It's a process, though. It doesn't just happen. You have to clean the house up and get it back into, it's been taken care of. But I think the thing that's frustrating for us on our side of it is that it feels like a step backwards. When you're trying to do homesteading and you want to get out into the country, and the Lord kind of puts everything in your path and lines it up so that you're headed into an urban environment, you kind of go, okay, God, why do you want me to go to Nineveh? I don't want to
Yeah.
go to Nineveh.
Yeah.
Don't send me to Nineveh. And he's like, you got to go to Nineveh. And so as we've been thinking about it and praying about it and talking about it, it's really turning into a positive thing for us. Our kids will have their own space. The yard is decent enough where we can do some actual gardening. We can do rabbits. That's a domesticated pet. And when the state of Ohio gets on the ball and passes the right bill for backyard chickens, which should be no big deal.
Bill 175.
Yeah,
I
Bill
think keep an eye on
175.
it.
Keep your eye on
Call
it.
your congressman.
And it's a big deal for us because Heather's mom has been very kind and generous and is going to continue to allow us to farm her property and to share it and share the vegetables and the things that we grow. We're still going to have to change. We're just going to have to change what we do. But I firmly believe, and I've said this from the get-go, homesteading is a mindset, and you have to keep your mind on the goal, and the goal is to get your own homestead. And if right now your homestead is a tiny apartment, you still can have a mindset of, hey, I can do things to live off grid or to be self-sustaining. And there's a lot of things that you can practice in the meantime. I was thinking a lot about the camping that we've done and some of the experiences we've had in that, where you take what you can and you make the best out of it. So as we're surviving our own little transition, it's important for us to keep the right perspective and it's difficult, but I know that we're going to land in the right place, and we may be there 2 years, we may be there 3 years. Who knows? That may be our forever home, and God just says, "I'm planting you here. Stay here." That would be tough to hear. That would be very tough to hear. But
He has a purpose behind everything that he does.
He does.
And I can tell you that the neighborhood that we're moving into, they meet people. That there's a lot of grandparents raising grandchildren because the parents are nowhere around, and and there's a lot of that kind of thing where it's like there needs to be a presence in that neighborhood of learn how to do for yourself and help, and then rely on the people around you in that neighborhood to help you out with stuff.
Yep.
So I just it's not a bad neighborhood. It's an older neighborhood, and it's funny because it was our starter home. It's where we started out, and
it's full circle.
Yeah, when we left it, with the mindset that we had then, but that house wasn't big enough for us. And now coming back to it, that house is the perfect size for us, for our family, because it's a place of our own, and it's a place where
Productions.
we can be together as a family and not being imposing on our more extended family and stuff like that. So
and we've been in the process we've been in the process of learning a lot about ourselves, a lot about homesteading, a lot about just the whole self-reliant mindset. But we've also been in the process of being stripped down. Like Kevin and Heather, what do you absolutely need to survive? And that has been a very humbling process for us. Here's what he did. He brought together an amazing group of people through Big Family Homestead and through YouTube to support us, encourage us, pray for us, do those things that support us. And it's been a wild ride. I mean, last weekend was awesome.
Yeah, and to answer a question from Rural Homesteader, does the square footage matter for the house we're looking for? Not really, because if we've got to build on, we can build on. That's not a problem. It's just that we need that foundation to be there, something to work from, regular stuff, like it's got to have working water, the septic system's got to work, all the stuff that you look for. But for us, it's just that component of the non-traditional financing that usually sticks, because we're finding houses everywhere that are great. Matter of fact, we found an Amish home yesterday or day before, and it was awesome, and it didn't scare us a lick that it didn't have electricity
Or a bathroom in the inside.
Last nice guy one. Do you own your house now? Yes, we do. Do we have 2 years of tax returns? Yeah, that's the problem. No, we don't have the tax returns. That's the problem. Because I used to work at a church, and I was there for 8.5 years. And when I parted ways with that church, and I'm not going to get into that, why, but let's just say God was definitely moving us in a different direction than that church was going. But we started doing the YouTube thing, and I started making money online, doing video editing for people. And so that's that. We've basically got to get 2 years of solid returns, even though we're making money. We have money. We've got money saved up for down payment and all that. But that's that. Hey, B lady, how are you? Are you looking at a certain state? No.
Mm-mm.
And Liv says, I would give you land, but I live in Sweden. I like your meatballs. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's a thing in Sweden, but here they have a thing called Swedish meatballs, and it's delicious. It's like in a creamy mushroom beef with like kind of a sour cream sauce, and you put them over noodles. Oh my gosh, I could be Swedish, yeah. I don't know if that's Sweden. I don't know. Kristen, you can buy a home so many ways, even land contract. Trust me, we've been working on it.
Looking, the thing is finding the right one that fits our needs.
Yeah.
there,
Sorry, I had to go back to that one.
yeah, there's lots of houses out there that are on land contract, but
Finding the right one is a lot harder than you
really
think.
difficult, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that was the other thing. One other thing that we forgot to mention. I make my living online, so
It has to have
has to have internet. It can, and in the HughesNet things that like limit you to 4 gigs or 8 gigs, that just doesn't work. It's got to actually be at least a regular modem. Krista, our daughter, has been in the mortgage department. Hey, please private message us, guys. We are looking
Let us
actively.
know.
What are the basics? 3 to 4 bedrooms. It would have to have at least minimum 3 acres. 5 would be better. 10 would be best.
Yeah.
A barn, that we can build a barn if we need to.
Yeah.
But we're really, honestly, the funny thing is the house is the least important thing.
Right.
It's the property, because for those of you guys don't know, we've got a special needs daughter named Grace, and she eats through a G-tube. And the best nutrition we can find for her is the stuff that we make from Thrive Foods. We grind it up
With the fresh milk.
with fresh raw milk. And so we have goat milk, and we used to have cow milk, but then we can't have animals here anymore. Somebody ratted us out or whatever. And even though we thought the USDA, we got a USDA loan.
We thought our zoning was safe, and it's not.
And it's not. So the animals had to go. So, and last nice guy one, can you do 2 years amended returns to show income? We've made income the whole time, guys.
Yeah, it's not. We've made income. It's just the
amount.
Well, last year was our first year of
Just
self-employment
internet.
income.
Yeah.
And then the year before that was church income. So we've got to have another year of self-employment income.
And I got to cut you guys, cut all of us off.
Yeah.
Because it's 7:58, and we just jumped on to have a little bit of fun, and maybe you guys can help us find this place. We would be very, very grateful if you private message something that fits all that bill. But the key is the financing. So don't just send a bunch of MLS things unless it's something that they will work with us on financing.
Yeah, if you know somebody that is in your area that is selling some land, then that would be great. Give us their phone number and we'll give
private
them a call.
message us. But quickly, before we go over to the Homestead Mama's channel, if you guys don't know Going Batty, say hi, Going Batty.
Hi.
That's Kevin and Heather. They have an awesome family. And if you're not subscribed to them, please go on over and go to their channel and subscribe. It's GoinBatty. And they've got great videos. And, well, obviously we trust them. They're here at the house. We love them.
Yeah.
So that's it for us, I think, because we don't want to tread on Homestead Mama's time.
Nope, she's going to be talking about essential oils tonight, and she is the queen of essential oils.
She is. She practically bleeds essential oil. It just comes out of her like milk and honey.
Yeah, so go over to her channel and watch her, because she is wicked smart.
All right, so let's go and jump on over. There's 273 of you guys in here right now. If we all jumped over there, even just for a little bit, can you imagine what a blessing that would be for
Oh
her
my
to see that
goodness.
many people?
Yes.
So anyway, we're going to be on tomorrow night, just like normal, and I've got all kinds of great fun stuff planned. Claire is going to be having some music and some graphics, and yay.
Dream
Weaver. All right, guys, see you later. See you tomorrow night.